Weddings are truly special and should be something different from every day. It is a day of special moments and beautiful memories. While there are some moments of reflection, the overall atmosphere of a wedding should be happy and festive. This episode brings you color and personalization details to your big day. You are watching Style Weddings and I am your host, Nadia Nash. Is the go-to color for wedding dresses, especially in the Western world. We Asians love colors. The Chinese wedding is one that is rich in bright colors and festive atmosphere. The wedding dresses selected are seldom muted. With years of experience in designing bridal dresses, this designer is a favorite choice for many brides. Once almost an impossible dream, this designer made it all happen with sheer effort and discipline. Today, Keith Kee is known as an elite wedding dress designer. His signature styles are bold and sexy.
Hi, I'm the founder of Keith Kee Couture. I became designer because of my mom. My mom was a seamstress based at home, and then every time after school, she would ask me to help her. I mean, everyone got a Barbie doll in my house. Then I make a dress for their Barbie dolls. I think from that time, my parents already planted a seed inside me.
Keith tributes his success to his passion and confidence in his designs. He believes that his heart and effort is showcased in each of his bridal dresses.
Inspiration of my collection, it came from anything, a trip, a movie, a song, or a story of a bride that inspired me behind the whole collection. My signature look is modern classic concept. I love to use a lot of laces, which I believe that lace can bring elegant, timeless, and a little bit extravaganza details into a whole total look for my customer.
Keith, whose bridal gallery is in Tropicana, Petaling Jaya, is very hands-on. He believes that the wedding dress has huge significance, and he strives to evoke special emotions in each of his dresses. And this is what keeps him going.
Most of my customers, they came to me, they wanted me to design their wedding gown. I believe that they wanted the masterpiece and only one in the world creation design for them. And they cannot find outside. That's why they need designer to advise what is the best for them. This design purposely for the love fairy tale, a palace concept sleeve which is puff sleeve, and feathers also one of the in thing for the bridal gown. It's in trend. The whole dress is translucent but not very revealing. You can really show the whole body, and with a veil behind and the train for the details, I use the latest French lace with a little bit of Japanese beads, and then I use two net to create a more mermaid shape at the bottom. This idea of design, it gives this dress more details to see. And when the bride march in the ballroom, this fabric effect will give you a very fairy tales, fancy and very soft effect of the total look. This is a design, it looks very elegant. It has a simplicity element inside. As you can see, this one, I use net for the off-shoulder, a little bit of 3D French lace with beading to enhance the elegantness of the total look. And this dress basically is suitable for beach wedding or garden wedding or poolside wedding or a small ballroom celebration wedding theme. This cheongsam I designed with a concept of classic yet contemporary design. As you can see, I use this turquoise green color to clash with shocking pink to give eye-catching effect. And then with this tassel, it gives a very authentic oriental feel. Also with this 3D embroidery lace, peplum normally to create a waistline to show your waist more clear. And one thing is very fun about this design is the collar, you can remove it. It totally gives a different look. A little bit of train, this silver and yellow combination of lace gives you an oriental and yet western mixed culture concept. Basically, it's for understand your body proportion, the design which is suitable for your body proportion, and the details, design, and fabric colors to match your complexion. And then we come up with one theme, that wedding theme that you dream for. That is my advice for the bride each time. The dress can be transformed to this simple look. The concept of the design called transformation, which one design can wear 3 different looks. That is a new norm for me to provide for my customers.
The invitations are an important element in a wedding as it provides guests with crucial information. Here are some rules of wedding invitation etiquette. Number 1. When should the invitations be sent out? Traditionally, invitations need to go out 6 to 8 weeks before the wedding. This gives guests time to clear their schedules and to make travel arrangements if they are from out of town. Number 2. When should the deadlines for RSVPs be? Make the RSVP date at least 2 weeks before the wedding to allow time to do a final head count for the caterer. If guests have not responded by the deadline, do give them a quick call to ask for their RSVPs. Number 3. How to inform guests that it's adults only. Do address your invitation specifically to each guest by name. A quick call explaining that it's an adult-only affair would do the trick perfectly. More coming up after this. intricate details to elegant fondant flowers and metallic accents, these cakes are timeless and classic. If you are a classic bride looking for classical elements, this may be the place to go to.
Hi Nadia,
Hello.
welcome to Banker to Baker.
Thank you, Encik Zul. Thank you for having us here. And I was
It's our
looking
pleasure,
at
actually.
your cakes and all that. I would love to know more about it.
Okay, come, let us sit.
Sure, thank you. Zulkifli Mawan was previously a manager at Bank Negara Malaysia. Retiring after 25 years in the risk management department, he decided to pursue his passion of cake baking. This is how Banker to Baker was born.
In the beginning, at the age of 50 years old, I decided to take an early retirement from my 9-to-5 job, which is a central banker. I worked with Bank Negara for 25 years. I told my wife that I want to start a business after I stopped working from Bank Negara. She asked me what kind of business I want to do.
Yeah.
Baking is not one of my options actually. I just want to open a shop and then sell tudung or brochures, that kind of thing. That's when at that point in time, online business was booming. So I saw a lot of bakers are doing very well. The thing that get me started doing this baking because it gives me satisfaction. Every time I bake and I design my cake and I get a lot of positive feedback from my client, it really, the satisfaction that you can never get when you work with other people.
Zulkifli started from the bottom with zero experience in cake baking. Signing up for baking classes with cupcakes in mind, Zulkifli attended short courses at the top 2 culinary schools in France, namely Le Nord and Le Cordon Bleu in Paris, to hone his pastry skills. Soon after, he took up flour molding techniques from famed cake artist Naomi Yamamoto in Tokyo. Give some tips or let the couples to be out there to know what are some of the things that they need to already know before approaching a baker or maybe you in specific.
The design, the color of the cake don't match with what you are wearing on that day.
The clash will be yeah.
So the tip is that you must make sure that the cake replicates the color and the design of the dais, lamin. Last time we do a custom made, everything is custom. And then recently we introduced something we call rent a cake. Rent a cake because of you can't organize a big event, such a big event, but you want to have a grand cake. So what we doing is that they can rent the cake and then they give back us. Instead of having a small cake, then they can rent from us.
Wow! So they can still have a grand cake for their wedding, and then not having to cough up that much money for
That's
it.
right.
Is that what it is? Oh, so this rent a cake thing is a new sort of program that you guys are introducing.
Yeah. We say yes to the cake is we will prepare everything plain tiered cake, right? And then we have different flowers. Right. So when customer come, they can themselves try and decor the cake.
It's like a DIY kind of. So
that give a new experience to all the couples, right? Our price start from 300 to 20,000.
That's a huge range.
Yeah.
So it will depend on
your design and how big the size of the cake, also the client's budget.
Yeah.
Like I said just now, our customers base are actually diversified, very wide. Yeah.
You cater to everybody.
Yes.
And that's fantastic. I love it. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
If you are looking for a stunning, timeless cake, this is the place for you, especially if you are in Kuala Lumpur. discussed wedding invitation etiquette. Now, let's take a look at the wedding invitation trends of today. Number 1. Sustainable materials. Today, sustainable wedding stationery is a big thing. Use recycled paper and even plantable seed paper for your invitation cards. Save the earth, why not? Number 2. Acrylic wedding invitations. This is the opposite of sustainability, but this trend is also going strong, especially amongst those with modern themed weddings. Number 3. Minimalism. Less is more. Think soft color palettes, simple lettering, and fuss-free details. These invitations are timeless. Number 4. Unique and special shapes. Think outside the traditional shapes. It's a big trend of the year. Circles, triangular, and geometric. Just have fun with these. Next in Inspirations, we get to know yet another amazing couple to talk about their wonderful wedding. Also, get some tips and advice for you. Okay, so we would like to know a bit more about yourselves. Tell us what your background is, what you guys do for a living.
I'm Ron, and
I'm Michelle, and we run a fashion brand together.
Right, so you guys work together.
we met in a Halloween party, actually, yeah.
So we had some mutual friends, and then they threw a party, and then we were the only ones who didn't know each other in that party.
Okay, so I want to know, so who texted who first? Who took whose number?
No, there was a group chat, but he texted me first after the party.
So then fast forward, like dating and all that, then can you tell us about the proposal?
Actually, I proposed on my birthday. So it's actually my birthday trip in Bali, and she is the one who planned it. And it's supposed to be a surprise birthday party, like a trip.
Okay.
Yeah, but I hijacked it, so it became a proposal.
So you knew about the surprise party?
Yeah, I knew about the surprise.
How do you know though?
So can you guys describe to us like the ring? So it's a diamond piece and then on a gold ring? Or...
It's a princess cut, and then it's on a white gold ring. Yeah.
Was that what you wanted?
I mean, I really didn't mind as long as the diamond is big, and that's...
She said it, as long as the diamond is big. I love that. So, okay, and then of course we move on to the wedding day itself, and tell us about your wedding, the theme, where you guys had it, how big or how intimate was it?
Yeah, we wanted a really fun and colourful, not like the usual white or pastel or, you know, very girly. So it was dark. I remember the florist, we were talking to a florist, so it's very dark, very Alice in the Wonderland, colourful vibes. And then we even had like a rodeo bull.
Wow.
So yeah,
wedding?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so we just wanted it to be fun. There was a Chinese mandatory tea ceremony in the morning, and then where you have to, you know, the games, where the brothers of the groom will have to come, friends and brothers of the groom have to come and play games and being tortured by my friends. Tortured. Yeah, and then there was a tea ceremony, and then after that, because we are both Christians, so we had in the afternoon a separate ceremony where we had the pastor of our church. I already knew the most important part for me was the decoration, the floral decoration. I had in my mind what sort of decoration I wanted.
Right.
So I said, okay, this is my part.
Yeah.
You can deal with
that was your department.
Yes.
The theme and the decorations and all that.
Yeah.
The Chinese traditional wedding. It's like you must have to crush the gate, you have to play the game, and then the tea ceremony whereby, you know, having in both family. And that is like for Chinese culture that you must have.
So which part would you say is the most important part? Because some people say it's the venue, some people say, you know, hire a wedding planner. So from your experience, what would it be, the most important part of the planning?
It's just really find out what you really want, because it's like a once in a lifetime thing. You don't really want to like sacrifice or to please someone to, you know, to get something that you don't really want or you don't like.
I think just enjoy the process, you know. Yeah, it's a lot of planning and things may go wrong. Just accept that things may go wrong. It's fine. Yeah, you know, it's just part of the process, and you will still end up getting married.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, maybe one last question. I think I want to end it on a nice note, meaning if there was one thing that was the most memorable, you know, of your wedding day, what would it be? Which moment would it have been?
I think should be the moment that we are giving our vow. Yeah.
Oh, same answer.
Ideas, bold dresses, and documenting all the memories you created on your big day. I hope you have found something that resonated with you in this week's Style Weddings. Till the next time, once again, I'm Nadia Nash.